Welcome back, surf fans. Heat 14 here in round 2 of the Vans World Cup of Surfing, the second stop of the 2015 Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. We're live from Sunset Beach here on the North Shore of Oahu. 2 riders up. Brent Dorrington up and out, and right behind him, Makua Kai Rothman, a local prodigy here from Sunset Beach. And as he's grown up, his accolades have grown with him. He's a Big Wave World Tour champion. He's a winner in a previous event here at Sunset Beach. And now he's back out in the water as the ultimate dream crusher of a wild card. Brent Dorrington, Makua Kai Rothman, Mackay McNamara, and Nathan Hedge in the water right now for a 30-minute showdown. Yeah, not only do these QS contenders have Sunset Beach to worry about, they also got Sunset Beach locals to worry about.
Here's Dorrington. Ben out. One of the Mad Hueys. He's got full support now for that QS and has been making a run. Had a couple nice heats down there at the Hawaiian Pro. And then look at this late drop. Makua Kai growing up right here at Sunset Beach. Big round arc. Sets up this inside section. Very smooth, Makua Kai. Very comfortable at Sunset Beach. He knows exactly where to sit. He knows what waves to choose. And he's got to start right here. It's exactly what he needs to do. Put some points on the board right out of the gates. That's why you get the interviews.
No easy task. Well, here's a replay. So it's surfer in blue, Nathan Hedge.
So a bit of froth on the face here. When you've got all that foam, it makes it really hard to engage the rail, engage the fins. But if anybody, the Hog would be able to do it. But right there, Sunset wins that battle. Behind him,
right behind him,
Brent Dorrington. See with this one, he's got a nice line through the inside, carves it back to the foam. Love how this board is gripping to his feet. Has another round arc, but unfortunately there hits the whitewash and goes down. So just a 3-point ride for Brent Dorrington.
Makua Kai Rothman's first wave comes through a 7.67. So a great start for Rothman. Finds himself in the lead on the strength of just one wave, and this will be our first look at Mackay McNamara. Another local from right up the street here. Goes into his second turn, getting a lot of speed through the mid portion of this wave. He's eyeing the lip. Coming around this section. Wave chunks up a little bit. That gives him the opportunity for one quick carve. With a nicely ridden wave for McNamara.
Had a great heat yesterday. We did see an interference, but he had, and him and Kalani David, but Mackay had priority, went on the wave. Unfortunately, Kalani David made the mistake, dropped in on him, so he's dinged with an interference. But Mackay put together 2 solid waves in that heat, as he's trying to do right now. Gets this one all the way to the channel. Some arcs. You know, considering what we've seen so far, I would say that's going to be probably the second best wave of the heat. See where it compares to Brent Dorrington's 3.67, but I would say that's probably going to be up there.
Well versed in the waves of the QS. And then you got Makua Kai Rothman and Kai McNamara. They are specialists here at Sunset. So we'll see kind of the tactical battles between these two groups of surfers. Well, here goes Brent Dorrington. Brent out, streaking down the line, finds the tube, stands straight up. Exits before the spin, follows it up with a nice grab rail, down carve, straightens out, gets engulfed, but did damage on the outside of that wave.
How is the wave just puffed its guts out? Get all that pressure inside that tube. It actually drafts in water and then just heaves it out. And what better wave to watch than a big barrel, and as soon as it just spits its guts out. Let's take a look here as he sets this one up, pumps down the line, sees the section here, he's eyeing it up, stalls a little bit, times it up, gets underneath it, stands up, and then watch the spit as it unleashes its fury. And then the carve, grabs the rail for stability, nice little tripod, hangs with it, and then the wave just catches up to him and takes him out. Now we get to look into it from the water angle. You see that little down stall, gets up, times it.
I love that he stood straight up like that. That just made it look that much cooler.
Well, you know, in the barrel, like that casual look always is kind of what you try to do. In the eye of the storm, you know how powerful it all is around you, and you kind of look like, yeah, it's ain't a big deal.
I got it. 19 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Dorrington now in the lead. His last wave comes through. The judges loving it. A 7.83 for the best single wave score so far of this heat. Makuakai drops to second, looking for that backup score. Kai McNamara, he's got a 4.07. Hedgie at 2.77. All right, rider up. It is Makuakai Rothman, speeding down the line, kind of fading back. Now he sees this wave just begin to double up a little bit through this inside section. He's been here before. You can tell he's reading this wave like a book, carving back on the open face. Another solid carve right into the whitewater. Disappears and emerges onto the open face again. Makuakai Rothman showing he's not just big wave charger. He's a hard carver too, Pete.
You look at results here at Sunset Beach. He's got them. So he knows how to surf this wave very well. This is where he grew up.
Nathan Hedge sitting on a 2.77. 2 carves throughout that mid portion. So that'll be his second scoring wave. Wave from Makuakai Rothman. It just seemed to generate momentum. It grew as it went down the line, and he took full advantage of every section on offer.
On the water.
Sure to come in as a solid score. I like the just calm, relaxed, headed back out for another day in the office. Makuakai Rothman in white, waiting on a score.
One of the things that I've noticed from Makua as we watch this again here is that he does know how to pace a heat. Like watching him surf in big waves, he cruises. You know, he doesn't want to expend too much energy because he knows that it can take a lot out of you. He doesn't want to gas. It's probably, I mean, he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, right? So those are the types of things you learn, is to breathe through and save energy and not, you know, just go out all, you know, and lose all your mojo. He knows how to pace himself. He does it all day long. Like, you know, a big wave event, you've got to surf 3 heats in a day if you're going to make it all the way to the final. And you got to save that energy. He does it right here. This is exactly what he's doing. And he's going to post one of the highest heat totals of the day.
Yeah, the scores coming in now. They're going to be just under his first wave, but a solid backup score. A 7.27 for Makuakai Rothman, launching him into that top spot. Brent Dorrington drops to second. McNamara in third, needing a 7.44. And Nathan Hedge, well, he was in fourth, but that last scoring wave comes through at 2.67 for Nathan Hedge. He is now in third. McNamara in fourth, needing a 7.44. This is Heat 14, round number 2 of the Vans World Cup of Surfing. Second jewel, the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. This is a real kind of Beauty and the Beast type of day here. The beach is sunny, it's gorgeous. Everyone just cruising and relaxing. And you look to the water, that's where the beast part comes in.
You know, to get a feel for him, you know, throw out a 9.6 and put himself in position.
Well, here's your surfer in second place, Brent Dorrington, taking the highline carve. He's looking like he could have a solid reform on the inside. Here he goes. This wave starting to stand up for Brent Dorrington. Just keeps slicing back towards the whitewater. Beautiful surfing on a really difficult wall of water, but Brent Dorrington making it look all too easy.
That was good work by Brent. Good wave choice. Able to have that nice big open canvas and just laid the rail down. And this will definitely benefit him as we watch outside here, Nathan Hedge.
So Nathan Hedge super deep. Now he finds himself behind a giant wall of whitewater. So Hedgie just can't quite find the spot in the lineup. He's questionable looks at a few waves, but still fighting. One thing we know about Nathan Hedge, he will never stop in a heat. He'll paddle and grind to the very end. There you see him duck diving, making his way back out. Here's a look at Brent Dorrington's last wave.
Yeah, so a big north peak from the top of the point, and it comes into the west peak here as it wedges across, carves into it. Again, sets up this inside by staying close to that whitewater. That's the critical section. And here lays into another one. That feels so good with all that speed. And then here, a bunch of foam on the face, so he Tries to get as far as he can into the channel so he can paddle right back out without getting mowed by these sets. Love that Brent Dorrington and Makua Kai have posted 2 of the highest heat scores in the same heat as we now watch Mackay Rothman. Mackay McNamara.
Mackay McNamara. This could be the start of a huge comeback. So McNamara now carving back, grabbing the rail into the white water. Needs this thing to form up through this midsection. He goes up into the lip. Bam! Nice closing snap for McNamara. He could be back in business with 5 minutes to go.
Well, there he needed to do it right then and there. And if this score goes over a 5, which I feel like it will, that'll take him out of combo. Then he can get 1 wave to bring him out of it. That could do definitely this. He's done the first half if this thing goes over a 5. So watch the drop here. Again, great positioning, right in the peak. You know that it's nice when you can catch a wave and it's not already breaking and you're catching whitewash to ride into the wave. You know, like roll in. That one he got right off the peak. So he was able to nurse every bit of scoring potential of this entire wave. And then the inside, he connects with the lip.
That was well placed, that last turn.
So again, if he scores over a 4.95, he'll move into a position where he can do it with just 1 wave. Of course, you'd love to see this one for him. All those fans out there go around to 6 or something. That would be ultimately what he needs. So it looks like we got a board floating in the lineup.
We'll see. He slammed that end section really hard. Oh, this comes from I mean, this shows you how powerful this whitewater can be.
So he bails out. And don't know exactly what happened. Let's see if he can come up and kind of get a clue on it. Oh, he's lost the cord. That's what it is. It popped off. So he gets the Hawaiian Water Patrol on it. These guys are the best in the world at what they do. They have been doing it the longest, been trained by the best.
Well, this heat started with 2 locals and 2 visitors. And it's going to be 1 each advancing through unofficially. Brent Dorrington moving through with Makua Kai Rothman.